for this M1 World Middleweight title. Now, even though Superball is relatively a large Thai fighter, I mean, most of our Thai fighters are fighting lightweights, super light, featherweights, bantamweights, and we see a fighter here, 160 pounds. It's very unusual, isn't it?
I think in Thailand what you'll see is the fans, the crowd, tends to love the lighter weight fighters. It's going to be a little bit faster paced, a little bit more action packed. But now with the growing popularity, you won't find as many non-Thai fighters in those much lower weight classes. So I think it's honestly a perfect opportunity, great time to be a Thai of a larger build. Greater opportunities for fights, greater exposure. To be perfectly honest, I think the most well-known Thais are some of the fighters that are a little larger in stature. Pardon me. Just because it does give the foreign fighters, Americans, the English, the Dutch, the French, opportunities to fight these top-level Thais at a higher weight class.
Take a look at the body size here. I mean, the frame of Superball seems a lot smaller than Craig Joe's. And do we have a situation where a fighter is fighting a little bit beyond his weight?
Maybe. Entirely possible. Thais have been known to often cut a tremendous amount of weight to fight at a lower weight class. Entirely possible that this weight is Superball's walk-around weight. And who knows, maybe Craig's cutting 10, 15 pounds to make that 160. Hard to say. Definitely, you can definitely see a little bit of size advantage for Craig.
And fighter throwing a nice exchange, nice counter. And push kick by Superball.
Nice front kick by Superball.
Fighters going to the clinch. And both fighters very, very relaxed in the ring.
Very relaxed, feeling each other out. Typical sort of Muay Thai first round, trying to get the rhythm, timing of their opponent. See what it is they bring to the table.
And a strong cross to the body.
And just as I say that, they start opening up just a little bit.
Nice jab by Craig. And Superball leaps in with a lead-up elbow. The first round comes to a close. How do you see that first round, Brian?
I hate the first round. I hate scoring the first round. Because again, it's such a typically such a measured approach from fighters at this level, from people that really truly embrace the Muay Thai style. It's often very close. I'd have to lean towards Superball in that first round, though, just by a hair.
Well, we have Malapet and Jongsan in the corner of Superball. Michael Dix in the corner of Craig Joes. And it looks like the intensity is going to pick up right now. And Superball really working that leg kick.
You're starting to see a little bit of a welt on the front leg of Craig Joes.
Oh, a strong hand combination by Craig Joes. Oh, these short-range elbows are working inside. Clinch elbows. And again, Super Bond following up with that thunderous leg kick. And Craig comes in, leaps in, throws a nice cross to the body. Super Bond uses the push kick, pushes away Craig.
Goes back to that leg, going back to that leg.
Yes, it is getting red. It follows with the off-angle kick. And Super Bond counterattacks from the miss from Craig. Oh, a short elbow comes right on in by Super Bond.
Nice little setup, nice little step through to set up that elbow. Beautiful technique from Super Bond.
Super Bond catches the kick, tries to sweep, throws Craig. Joe's off balance. And Craig just looks.
Yeah, gave him a little look there like, really, is that it?
Oh, catches kick. Very nice. Counter for counter, back and forth. Short elbow by Super Bond.
Super Bond seems to see everything. Just intense focus. Great timing.
And as our second round comes to close, how do you see that second round?
Leaning towards Super Bond that round, definitely. Definitely scoring very heavy with that low kick. Craig starting to show, again, a little bit of a wealth on that front leg.
And so if you were in the corner of Craig Joes, what would you say?
Say definitely got to start blocking that kick, and he's doing beautifully. He's very aggressive. He's landed some good solid shots. I think that it's Super Bond's just content to back off and walk him into that leg kick.
Well, here we go once again. Super Bond in the red corner taking on Craig Joes in the blue corner. Here we go for round 3. Oh, and just nice counter combination by Super Bond. And I think there's a little bit of blood trickling from Craig.
He has a slight cut on that right elbow, that right eyebrow. And again, right on cue.
Yep, goes for it right away.
Good counter left elbow, counter right hand. Good exchange from Craig Joes in the clinch, landing some good solid knees.
Well, he definitely is, firing that double jab. Trying to set up that hand combination. Going for that low kick. And Super Bond just very, very, very tight.
Very methodical, very precise with his strikes.
I mean, his elbows are very surgical, just right in the pocket, right in the money.
Right on target, very economical. Like I said, he sees everything.
And Craig Joes' cornerman telling him to start working the hands. Oh. Nice hook by Craig Joes. Strong kick by Superbon.
And nothing seems to phase Craig Jones, though. He's walking through everything. Oh, attempts that body shot, eats that counter elbow. Getting the timing from those elbows on Superbon.
Again, very surgical, very, very precise. Craig Jones coming off a nice counter. Craig Jones' corner man telling him to keep the pressure on him. You see a little blood trickling out of the nose of Superbon.
Great round. This battle, the surgical precision from Superbon versus the grit and the aggression of Craig Jones. Great fight, great third round.
And we see that, and on my desk here, there's a little bit of blood splatter from our fighters. I guess I'll take that as a souvenir. We go to the fourth round. How do you see that third round?
Again, I see it Superbon 10-9. I think he just landed the more effective shots. Craig Jones, definitely tough. Not taking a step back, giving it his all, but I think just the timing that Superbon has, he's timing those rushes by Jones, landing those precision surgical shots, as you're saying. Superbon 10-9.
We see a small cut over the eye of Craig Jones. We just informed that Yamato, who got cut by elbow, 16 stitches over that eye.
Wow.
Let's see if Superbon's going to keep working that cut that's right over the eye of Craig Jones.
So at Craig Jones' corner, they've got that cut in check. No more blood. We'll see how long that'll last. If he can protect that eye, that cut might turn into a non-factor. Again, I have a sinking suspicion Superbon's still going to go after it.
Oh, nice spin back elbow by Craig Jones. And Superbon was going to let him get away with that. He would come back right with the counter kick. Beautiful, beautiful spin back elbow by Craig Jones.
Jones is coming on this round. Again, with that spin elbow, as you said, he's not afraid to initiate the clinch. You think Superbon's slowing down a step?
Looks like a little bit. Looks like he eats a cross or jab, as you say that.
Again, blood starting to trickle again from Superbon's nose. Heavy right hand.
Heavy hand by Craig Jones. You see a little blood inside the mouth.
Mouth's open on Superbon.
Yep.
Again, Superbon looks to be fading a little bit. You think maybe he slept on Craig Jones, thought it might be an easy night.
We do see him breathing pretty hard. He's still alert, still on his game, just his pace is down a little bit slower. And we see him breathing out of the mouth.
Doesn't seem to have quite the snap, the precision on those strikes anymore.
Again, Craig Jones' corner sees that. They say he's tired. Telling Craig Jones to get busy. On a catch kick sweep. And what is Craig Jones gets up right away, comes forward. Nice elbow in there by Superbon.
But again, doesn't phase Craig Jones. He's coming right back.
And not at all, man. Craig Jones is like the Terminator. He just keeps coming forward. Round 4 comes to the close. How do you see that?
Got to give it to Joes. Coming forward with that aggression, I think landing the heavier shots. Superbon, content to lay back and use his teep, use that front kick to keep away. Definitely got to go with Joes in that round.
We look good, and Superbon seemed to be fading, seemed to be getting a little bit tired. It wasn't at that high pace that he was fighting the first 3 rounds with. But we only got one more round here. And in a situation like this, what do you tell Craig Joes?
Go for it. He's got to go out there. I mean, Superbon's fading. It's obvious. In my opinion, Craig Joes is behind. He's got to come forward. At the very least, maybe score a knockdown. Seal the deal.
Well, this is the 5th and final round. Superbon versus Craig Joes. Craig Joes starting to land a leg kick. Nice jab by Craig Joes. Nice push kick by Craig Joes. The walk knee comes in a little bit short. Oh, a catch kick, another throw. And nice hand combination. It seems like the reflex of Superbon is just a little bit slower this time.
But still able to crank out a heavy, heavy kick, even with in his fatigued state.
Oh, another sweep. Let's talk about those sweeps. Brian, are they scored here?
Yeah, I think the best way to describe it is, it shows that you're in control. It doesn't count as a knockdown per se, but it definitely shows, hey, this guy's kicking at me. His kick's got nothing. I'm catching it. I'm dumping him on the ground. And for the guy that's getting swept, sometimes it can be demoralizing. Or, people don't account for this, but just having to pick yourself up off the ground, it is tiring. Especially after such a high, heavy-paced 4.5, 5 rounds of fighting. Like I said, might not be the most damaging of blows, but definitely factors into the scoring.
And Craig Joes' corner come to call throw combinations.
He's definitely not letting off. He wants this fight.
Last 10 seconds here.
No,
Craig Joes really turning it on. A nice exchange to close this fight.
Great, great fight.
And as that 5th round comes to a close, how do you score that 5th and final round?
I really think the sweeps can do something that's going to impress the judges a little bit. I got to lean towards Superbon. Again, but Craig Joes, tough, gritty performance.
I thought Craig Joes had a very nice hand combinations, throwing some great punches. Definitely really showed he wanted to earn this fight.
Definitely. I think he wanted this fight. He definitely wanted this fight more. I think it was just maybe the skill, the timing of Superbon.
And a great fight comes to a close. 5 rounds of professional Muay Thai action for the M1 World Middleweight title at 160 pounds. Superbon versus Craig Joes. And it comes to a close here. Our unofficial scorecard by Brian Popejoy is...
got Superbon up, but, man, I wouldn't, I wouldn't be surprised Joe's gets the decision. Definitely from a perspective of the guy that wanted it more. He definitely, in my opinion, showed that. He came in prepared, never taking a back step, not breathing heavy. Again, Superbon showing that fatigue. Again, like I said earlier, I wonder if Superbon kind of thought it would be an easy night, and it definitely wasn't. If that was the case, definitely didn't do his homework.
And look at that, the American flag adorned by
Craig Joes. Winning some fans here for certain.
Let's hear it for these Warriors, ladies and gentlemen. That was a hell of a fight they put on for us tonight.
Let's send it to Richard Rayner for our official decision.
Presenting the belt to the winner is Patrick Sampanez, and presenting a gift to the winner is Tuna Puton Chila. Judge 1 scores the bout 48-47. Judge 2 scores the bout 49-46. And Judge 3 scores the bout 48-47. For your winner by unanimous decision and the M1 World Title Middleweight holder, in the red corner, Super Bowl Taprachuapmore.
And there you have it. You have our winner by unanimous decision.
Show your appreciation for Craig Joes as well.
We have a new M1 World Middleweight Champion. That is Superbon, as he defeats Craig Joes.
Yeah, but you can't. I'm sorry, Dave. You can't say enough about Craig Joes. Just gritty, tough performance. Definitely won him some fans. And again, that's the kind of, in my opinion, that's what people like to see. The guy that comes in, that's going to gut it out.